The real Rick Ross giving a shout out to thisis50.com. What's up? My man Fifth. Holla at me. Freewayenterprise.com. Check me out.
So say.
Well, you know, when I was growing up, my mom stayed on the side of the freeway, and I was Rick that stayed by the freeway, and it went from there to being Freeway Rick as my drug empire grew. Yeah, well, it started when I was around 13 years old, maybe 12 and a half. Tennis became kind of like my first love, something I thought would get me out the ghetto. Well, I first started to help with my tennis lessons and fix my car up, you know, basically just trying to get myself in a little better position to do things. Well, after I got started, I started to see the opportunities that the drug business offered as far as making money, and I took advantage of it. Well, I had like an 8-year run. It took a lot of dedication, determination, sacrifice, planning. I mean, a lot went into it. You know, connection. You know, putting my money back into it. You know, not spending my money on foolish things. You know, all that played a part. I made $3 million in one day. A friend turned me in. Basically, he went out and got himself caught, and you know, there's a saying in the feds that why do 10 when you can tell on a friend? So he took that option and told on a friend. A total of like 20 years and 6 months. Well, I got treated different ways by different people. You know, there were some guys that looked up to me, and then there was other guys that hated on me. You know, would talk about you behind your back. But those were few. You know, it wasn't many of those. Basically, I was treated pretty well in prison by both inmates and guards. Like I said, there were some guards that looked up to me, respected me, and then there was other ones that totally hated my guts. You know, that did everything they could to foil what I was trying to do. You know, as far as listening to every phone call I made, opening my mail, reading every letter, every line, to, you know, searching my room every chance they got. You know. And then there was some that, you know, helped me out any way they could. I've been in like, maybe 8 or 9 different institutions, from Lompoc USP to Texarkana, Texas. You know, I made my rounds as far as prison goes. Well, my routine was basically I got up every morning at 4:30, 5 o'clock. I would hit the weight pile. I would stretch. I worked out about 3 hours every day. Played basketball, played tennis for a little while until they took the tennis courts. Then I would leave there, I would go to the library. I would read for about 2 to 3 hours. Then from there, I would go back to the unit, get me a nap. When I woke up, I would start answering letters and emails and reading my mail. The real Rick Ross, giving a shout out to 40glock.com. Peace. What's up? Check out freewayenterprise.com. We got it going on. Without a doubt, incarceration has been one of the biggest benefits that I feel that has ever happened to me in my life. You know, I was able to do things in prison that people on the street can't do.
Such as what?
Well, one day I was sitting in my cell and I was reading a magazine, and I think it had some of the top guys in the country in there. Guys like Bill Gates, Paul Allen, Russell Simmons, Puff Daddy, all these guys were featured in this magazine, and I said, you know what? How can you beat these guys where you're sitting at right now today? What is it in this world that you could do that they couldn't do? And I came up with the answer, sitting there in that cell.
Close, DOA, Del on the Rambo, I plead the fifth.
It was reading and studying. You know, those guys didn't have the time to read and study like I did. I could read and study basically all day. You know, once I finished my routine of working out, there was nothing else I had to do. Basically, the institution washed my clothes, they cooked my food. I didn't have to worry about the lights, the water. You know, I had absolutely no worries. You know, after I blanked the outside out, I pretty much shut the whole outside world off. You know, I no longer worried about them. You know, what was going on the streets, you know, who my girl was with, you know, if my kids was doing the right thing or not. I basically shut that out, you know. Once I gave them the information that I felt they should have, if they didn't take it and use it, then it was nothing else I could do. I moved on. So I just sat in my cell and studied and counsel other guys, you know, who came in and asked for the information, which also helped me.
Now welcome to the ghetto. Better bring something that out. Fresh white tee, fat strings like.
Well, you know what? I mean, those guys are looking for opportunity. You know, they were looking for a way to get in, and you know, they came up with what they thought was their way into the game. You know, I couldn't knock them for what they're doing. You know, do I totally agree with it? No. You know, but you know, it is what it is. You know, they're trying to get in and you know, trying to get them some money. So I can't really knock them for that. So, you know, it's all good. Freeway, he did reach out to me. Yeah, he did reach out one time and, you know, told me if I need him to holler at him.
And try to stay out the bang. Go rent a couple rooms and push stones out the king with cops everywhere.
I spoke with Rick Ross, but I reached out to him, and wasn't a real warm greeting, so you know, I left it alone. What's up? Peace. This is Freeway Rick Ross. Big shouts out to provocativeentertainment.net.
It's the way it is. Choose wisely on what bitches you let have your kids and fuck baby boy. If she ain't part of your rib, sleep too.
I mean, what else could he do, really? You know, I mean, could he come out in the hip hop world and tell him that he was a correctional officer rapping gangster rap about selling drugs and, you know, basically living a lifestyle that he had read about in newspapers and in books? You know, who would have went for it? So, you know, he pulled one over everybody's head, you know, made his bread. So, it is what it is.
Yeah, nigga. Big bad for whoa.
Now, I mean, probably a few lugs was dropped in there, you know what I'm saying? But overall, it was just us, you know, celebrating our partnership, you know, what we plan on doing with each other, and what we plan on doing is bigger than him. You know, when I reach out to him, I reach out to him because I felt I could help his career, and I feel that I bring value to anybody that I'm around. You know, I'm not going to be around you if I can't bring value, and I really don't want nobody around me that don't bring value. So, you know, what me and Floyd bring to each other is going to be something that will probably be talked about. You know, they say the drug game that I did in the drug business will be talked about forever. This will probably be talked about longer than that, what me and him are finna do in boxing.
Thinking everything is cool, but having fun and looking lit. When it's all said and done, without your gun, you just a lit. I ain't done it, just begin. I'm tired of running in the sense, but I can smell them when they coming, cause I'm a motherfucking pit. I make them run it like I'm Chris when I confront them with the clip, or I just treat them like the game, make every one of them niggas strip.
Rap niggas ain't shit but walking licks. Put the 7 in his face, make him run this shit. Soon as you niggas started, it's gon' get done. V-Boo, 40 Glock, Lil Boo, son. Rap niggas ain't shit but walking licks. Put the 7 in his face, make him run this shit. Soon as you niggas started, it's gon' get done. V-Boo, 40 Glock, Lil Boo, son. I built my home off of sticks and stones. Off of keys of bricks, my crib can't get blown. Lest the D's come kick in my front room door with the murder weapon and the victim pointing me out. See these niggas pillow talking bitches running their mouth. See me, I'm about my business, get them wet in the drought. He like metal on his grill, put the steel to his mouth. He paid a meal for his grill, then a food in his mouth. I want it all, if it's even involved in breaking laws. I'm racist with the paper, hit Vegas to spend it all. On craps at the tables, cause I'm a star. I'm out of this world, my crib on Mars.